defied multiple summons to withdraw from her Mechanicus facility on Avarax, and we do not know why. Captain Akaran has tasked me to aid in your retrieval of the Magos biologists before the Tyranids completely engulf the mining base, causing unnecessary loss of data.
Meridian will see it done, Magos. Atmospheric conditions are suboptimal to mission deployment and evacuation. This is as close as I can get you to the Longinus Gamma facility.
Take heed, Viridian. Trigon target acquisition vectors are unknown. Best to keep moving and stay together. Projecting a sense of tactical dominance may deter it from attacking. For now.
Hold formation and advance.
Indeed, Viridian. Unless the Tyranid Barrow devours the target, its extermination is not mission critical.
We crush the ravenous brood beneath our feet. Reserves empty. Tyranid Vanguard in play. Rally and relocate, brothers. Close ranks and hunker down. This locus gives us a tactical advantage. Ammunition expended. The enemy shall atone for slaying my brothers. Honor our captain's colors, brothers. That silenced the Tyranid's vile chittering.
Contact imminent. This purge is defensible. Let the Trigon come.
This galaxy is not yours to devour, High Priest. Rally and relocate, brothers. Skitter to the grave, sing your feet. Magazine exhausted. That is the last of those filthy Xenos. Aid administered. Resources acquired. Ammunition here. Here comes the Trigon. Assume your weapon malfunctioned. Our glorious banner strengthens our resolve. I am envenomed. Administering stims. Load up. Inactivated maneuvers. Releasing shock. This galaxy is the door to power.
A lift station lies just ahead, Meridian. Considering the Trigon's presence is incidental to our objective, utilize the lift to reroute closer to Metrian's keep.
Understood, Nicholas. The lift is within our
We crush the ravenous brood beneath our wings. Ammunition expended.
Perplexing. I have transmitted no authorizations.
Our position exposed us. We must change direction.
Transport lift status incomprehensible. Begins, ceases. Begins, ceases. Regroup and relocate.
Disregard servo skull.
I shall remember this. Tyranid Biovore, watch for spore mines! Where shall I plant this flag?
Please do not disturb the lift. It would be a waste. I have no music to play while you descend. Use the silence to contemplate your futile, brutal existence in service to a desiccated cause.
Meridian, the servo skull is enslaved to an unknown master. I am...
Irritant signal silenced.
Continue to discuss your fate amongst yourselves. It changes nothing.
Place your faith in Magos Galio, brothers.
Make a gesture to Galio. Ask about Project Zeta 6 if you ever speak to him again.
Nuisance correction requested.
Failed at Ultra. Failed.
The servo skull is of little concern to the objective.
Ammunition expended. I am in the enemy's clutches. You have my gratitude. Tossing crack grenade. The Lictor fumbled its tactical advantage.
No Trigon shall compromise our objective. Before the day's end, it shall die at our hands.
I was worried you had fallen victim to Metrian's mastery of malphonic disruptive frequencies, but now the uncomfortable sensation associated with relief cools my remaining skin. Be warned, Viridian. Metrian cannot hope to stand against you alone, so she will lie and store in hope the Xenos swarm will devour you. Case in point, she has enslaved that servo skull as a crude mouthpiece. But give her word zero credibility for the mission's sake. And your own.
Metrian has failed thus far, and she will continue to fail.
Gun beast! It must not be allowed to fire! Magazine exhausted. Xenos horde terminated. A victory for the Imperium. The gun beast is down! Proceed to checkpoint.
Arrived at access point. Iron Halo online. For the Emperor!
For the Emperor! Join me directly. The Imperium provides.
Where the Trigon burrows, the swarm follow.
Astartes, the facility is well stocked in mining gear. Requisition melter charges to eradicate the tunnels and halt the infestation.
Banner, ready to deploy.
Annihilate Tyranid rally points. Utilize melter tactics to negate Xenos presence. Enemy egress inert. Melter munitions obtained.
Sending frag.
Cleanse those Xenos passages.
Collapse their rancid crawlways. No more Xenos in this chasm. Advance to the facility, but watch for the Trigon.
Inside the facility, you'll find Metrian cowering in her data enclave.
Galio, old friend of mine. If you missed our binaric discourses, you could have sent communication. I observe you still pathetically cling to thews of soft tissue. Remember, meat lacks efficiency, whereas metallic alloys stave off corrosion and degradation for far longer.
How far you have fallen, Ignoel, that I must drag you back into the light.
Annex location. Ammunition expended.
Is a beacon to the Tyranid swarm.
This tide of Xenos.
3 meat lackeys seems like overkill, Galio. You think too highly of me. These poor, inert variables shall perish here, devoured by the Tyranids, and you do not care.
Metrian shut down power to the uplink terminals. You must resupply the generator with a backup power cell. She hopes the Tyranids will annihilate you, but she underestimates the second company.
Tactical pivot. Locate generator power cell.
I beseech you, Galio, bear witness to the summation of our divine arithmetic from long ago. Remember Project Zeta 6?
As my theorems predicted, your life vector has converged with renegade factors, and Zeta 6 was a waste of computational resources and one perfectly good Grox. Surrender now, and perhaps leniency can be granted. After the mind probes, of course.
You are a redundant functionary. Your Astarte shall die here, alone, in the dark.
This power cell has some charge.
Power cells will restore functionality of the generator.
Light and darkness. How easily flesh parts deceive their perception.
Disrupt her attempts to connect with our facility's network. Metrian will seize any opportunity to damage crucial data, which would deem this mission a failure. Do not let her connect to the consoles.
I am copies of copies, backups of backups, and I degrade not. You have already fallen.
My duty nears its end.
Entering the console radius.
Success! The connection is no more.
Return to Metrian's containment unit. See, Metrian, the more you thrash, the deeper you set our hooks.
These tender clods of Astartes' flesh have accomplished nothing, Galio. My machinations are already achieving my designs. You are fools, peasants.
Silence, Metrian. Meridian, confirm possession of her quivering mass of computational gray matter.
The asset does not seem to be enough to see.
Pilot, Meridian is ready for evacuation.
Sending updated extraction coordinates to you now, Viridian.
Shoot them, not me! Emperor! My duty replenishes my figure. Our banner awaits unfurled. Waste nothing, brothers!
We are committed to this war. Unnecessary conditions deteriorating. Not even this interminable storm dampens our charter's colors.
That is heretical behavior! That silence intimidates my chittering. There is no stable ground. You failed at ultimate. Failed. Stims injected. Follow me through. Precisely what we need.
I cannot land with that burrowing abomination lurking about.
Deep scans have penetrated the atmospheric disturbances and Metrian's meddling code. Trigon vulnerability data pushed to your displays.
Grant this monstrosity a quarter.
Aim for the cracks in its chitinous armor. The Trigon will try to pounce on us.
Locate melter charges and authorize the high tunnel. Tyranny radicals.
Obliterating Xenos life forms as ordered. Sear the hive burrow shut.
We crush the ravenous brood beneath our feet.
Plant the melter charges atop their moldering passageways.
Employing hyperlethal tactics to pacify Tyranid presence. Utilize melter tactics to negate Xenos presence. Watch out!
For the Imperium of Man! I assume your weapon malfunctioned. Magazine exhausted.
Watch for the leap!
Trigon kill confirmed. My congratulations, Viridian. The mission was a success, despite the odds.
Inquiry. What was Project Zeta 6?
Ignoel Metrian and the historical dataset she possesses are for Mechanicus eyes only. But rest assured, she is in trustworthy hands now. You have my gratitude for your efforts, and I shall recommend some honorifics for your service, of course. There is much to pass, much to learn, and much to reminisce about.